Welcome back to episode 2 of Fixing Your Grade. And in this particular one, I'm going to talk about why you must direct your audience's eye to whatever that thing is that we want them to see. A lot of people kind of dropped the ball on this. So if you have a shot you want me to fix, at the end of the video, I'm going to show you how to exactly do that. There's also a link in the description. For those that don't know me, my name is Qazi. I've worked with brands like Adidas, Amazon Prime, Universal Studios, and I make just straightforward color grading tutorials so you can work with your dream clients. By the way, I'm giving away 7 of my all-time favorite looks. This is over $150 value. You can get it for absolutely free. If you want to learn how, link is in the description. Let's get back to the video. Taking examples from Richard from our Cosverse. And first of all, let's just give him his flowers. Amazing looks. Look at this. All 3 of these looks were created using Qazi's toolkit. So he mentioned it in here. He's looking for feedback, so let's give him feedback. This shot right here. The first thing that jumps out to me, I don't know where to look. My eye goes right here. My eye goes right here, like everywhere but here. Okay, so let's fix that. Easiest way to fix it, I mean, there's multiple different ways to do it. I mean, you can do the window way. I don't recommend it. It's getting too legacy, too old school. Don't do that. Another way, people will go to Magic Mask. Also not necessary because it's too resource intensive and it can break apart. So the most natural way to attack something like this, we basically want to pull our subject out and take everything else in the back and pull it down a little bit. I'm going to use my depth map. I'm going to drop that on. I'm going to show you exactly how I'm going to use it. I'm going to turn this guy on and I'm going to go right here. I'm going to turn this guy on. Okay. And then let's invert it. Let's take our near limit, bring it close to something like this. Looks good. Okay. Invert it. Now just select this. All right. That's exactly what we want. Do we want to blur it out? We'll see once we start making changes to it. So let's just come out of here. I'm going to go to my HDR palette offset. That's the easiest way to basically just give it like extra light, you know, in the most natural way possible. So let's just pull it up 3/4 of a stop. Big difference, right? Like now we're really seeing what's happening. I mean, it's looking so good. We don't even need to do anything in the background. Like we just like lifted our subject by 3/4 of a stop. That's pretty good. What we can do is outside node, select everything behind her, and now drop that down by like half a stop. Okay. And everything is looking good. Everything is like really tight. It's super clean. And obviously this is a image. It's not a video, but it will latch on. It will be very good. I mean, the only thing that we need to look for is like, you know, get super granular here and see if you're finding something like edges. Edges are really clean because don't look at this, right? Because this was there before. This is before. Look at edges here. They're super clean. Look at these edges right here. They're super clean. But what we can do is we can go under blur and we can like start messing with it a little bit to see if it does make it better or worse. And I think the blur does like just the right amount, see, to like just like blend everything in. So look at the amount of difference that we made, okay? If I turn this off, we started here, pulled our actress out by 3/4 of a stop, blends in so much nicer because the overall image has like this very light feel and this is kind of crunchy. So this puts her in that light feel. And then we go and select our background and drop it by 1/4 or half a stop. And that just puts the right amount of emphasis and it directs our viewer's eye to where we want it to go. Okay. So that would be done like that. Very similar thing will happen here. So we will now just copy this and bring it over and use it. But this time we just want to invert it. Why? Because the rest is like really good. She's looking perfect. So I don't want to mess with it. And now let's just go in and just make sure that we finesse it. This right here. Come out. I only want to affect the background, but I want to do the opposite. I want to drop it down. Okay. So let's just drop it by 3/4 of a stop. Okay. And it makes it even moodier than what it is. It's already so moody, but now it's like it just looks and feels so good. Like, look at this. And just pops her out because she was looking perfect. So I don't want to mess with it, right? Like no two situations are going to be the same. So let's not treat them as such. Perfect. We're done. This is going to look great. Like, you want me to zoom in like this and show you how good this is? Let's do it. Let's do it. Like even the hair. Let's do it. It's perfect. It's perfect. Let's not hide anything. Let's just show it. It's that good. It's perfect. So that would be the way I would approach these specific problems. This one is very unique. Okay. So this one jumped out to me because the skin is not the same color. A lot of yellow down here and then a lot of magenta down here, like too much magenta. Because like, look at where the skin tone is sitting. Like if I go right here, it's like just, it's going too magenta, right? And it just popped out and it's just a little too saturated. So sometimes too much attention is a bad thing. Now here we're just drawing way too much attention and we're just like over exaggerating like the skin tones. So let's control that. Multiple different ways to do it. You do it however you want to do it. I'm going to do it by using Rapid Grade. Link is in the description if you want to try out a trial or go ahead and purchase it. It comes with a 7-day money back guarantee, so you're not losing anything. So as soon as we drop it on, first of all, what we need to do is turn this into Rec 709, all right? Because this is a Rec 709 shot. So you want to give it the right color space. Now let's turn this on. And if I take my rotate skin and start doing this, you're seeing like how this still has a lot of red, but then this is just going crazy. Now I can close this gap if I want to by using even skin. And like, look at this. Now I'm like, see, this is before, this is after. I am closing that gap. But even then, you can see that this is like more on the yellow side. This is getting too magenta. So in this particular case, we have to garbage mat it. Okay, so we just have to go like this. We have to go like this. Tracking in Resolve is second to none. Okay, so this is like, don't even worry about it. Don't go like Qazi. You're just like working on a single frame, blah, 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 blah. Trust me, it's very, very simple. You just go here, hit this button, and you're done. All right, so now what we're going to do is this. So I'm going to just unselect my window so we don't focus on that. And let's go back here. And what I want to do is a couple of different things, okay? So I want to take my rotate skin and I want to bring it closer to this. Then I want to go under saturation skin and I want to pull it back to something like that. I want to take my rotate skin and move it further, closer to this, right? And now I want to take my pop, maybe just add a little bit more pop like that. And now look at how much more natural and clean this looks. We can even use like Radiant, which actually just like, see, just adds more life to the skin tones. Like, look at this, right? It just brings it out so much. And now if we see this to this, like it is so much better. We can go back and just close the gap a little bit, like, you know, add maybe a little bit more magenta, like not, right? Take the saturation, pull it back. Just like that. See, like world of a difference, okay? So that is the way that I would attack it and just make it super, super clean. And you're pretty much done with this shot. We can, see, take it a little bit more there. And again, if we just want to kind of pull back on the Radiant, we can if we want to. So that's the way I would approach that. If you guys want to submit your entries, super, super simple. Go right here. Link is going to be in the description. Drop your log image, explain your log profile, and just go through like the instructions are right here. Drop the Rec 709 in here, your final grade. If you're using a reference, drop the reference in here. Your node tree, so I can actually help you with that, like find maybe some mistakes, or like if there's something that we can do to streamline your process, I'll help you with that. Give me one line description of like what kind of look you were going for. Drop your handle that you would want me to use when I refer to you in the video. And then finally, drop a link where you want the traffic to go, because I want to send some love your way. So I'm going to be giving you a shout out. So whatever that link is, if it's to your Instagram, YouTube, or your website, drop it in here. If you guys have any other content suggestions, let me know. If you guys want to try out any of my tools or my courses, links to everything is in the description. Check it out. I will see you guys in the next one.